screenshot that when somebody said, "God damn, somebody get that man another Scotch and Stoogie." But my point is, like, I do these lives so people can get legitimate, valuable information that they can implement in their business and literally see a difference in their business the next day. This is not something that's going to take you 6 weeks or 12 months or 15 months for it to unfold. This is something that you can implement and literally see a difference in your business. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start taking these these Instagram videos down and create YouTube videos out of this. I'm going to really beefing up my YouTube channel. I'm going to still do the real estate content, but I'm going to really be your business consultant / advisor. I really want to show people that I'm not just a typical wholesaling guy. Like, that's typical to me. I am something that's really special to you, and I want to be that person that every time you're trying to create a business, launch a product, or do something, you think of me and you work with me. Remember, the wholesaling business model is the seed, right? You use the wholesaling business model as seed capital to invest in other businesses and ideas, right? I'm telling myself I got 3 years to be able to self-finance my own cigar lounge in Florida somewhere. Why would I want to invest in a cigar lounge if it's not going to bring me big returns? Because if I have my own cigar lounge, that right there will become a resource hub that I can capitalize in and turn a profit in relationships later on down the road. I can bring people there. I can have my little meetups there with people. I can talk to people and negotiate business. I can put a little kitchen in there and sell little steaks and shit. Like like everybody got their passion. Some people invest their money in art. Some people invest their money in cars. Some people invest their money in fine weed. Some people invest their money in exotic vacations. You got to figure out what are you going to do with the money you start making, right? So you can continue to make money. You really got to figure that shit out, ladies and gentlemen, because you don't want to be the person to say, damn, I made $300,000 in 2020. It's 2022, and your wholesaling business ain't really popping no more. You might make $50,000, but you need that $50,000 just to pay your bills. You see what I'm saying? But if you invest and diverse into other investments and things and services and products, you're gonna be fake. You're gonna be straight. You can never go hungry if you know marketing. You can never be hungry if you know sales. You can never be hungry if you understand how to create a business from scratch and turn a profit in 6 months. What's your favorite forms of marketing for leads? SMS and RVMs and cold calling. They're my 3 favorite. Now, my number 1 favorite is SMS, just because the response rate and engagement rate is really higher than cold calling. I think cold calling will always be a number 1 form of marketing, but right now in real estate, not other businesses, but in real estate, it's a little saturated. Now, when you start to get into other businesses where you're doing what we call B2B, business to business, or B2C, business to consumers, the cold calling is still thriving because you call in, you got a good script, you offering a service, you know your ideal customer, you know their pain points, you did a little research on them, you know how you can help them as a company. So let me ask you something, guys. Write this. Let's do a little participation. What do you want? What's 2 things you want for 2020? Whether that's personal or business-wise, what 2 things you want for 2020? And I'm going to pick the two things. I'm going to ask a few more questions, and then I'm going to show you how to get the 2 things done and accomplished for 2021. Sorry, not 2020, but 2021. Sorry about that. What are 2 things you're looking to accomplish? Write it down. Look, I'm about to be right back. Give me 30 seconds. By the time I come back, I should have about 3-4 people that wrote on the live. $500,000 wholesaler. So, $500,000 YouTube channel. What are you going to do for your YouTube channel? What's going to make people watch your YouTube channel? Taking myself out of the wholesale business just to see. Oh, that's good. Okay, these are some good questions, guys. You guys are asking some good questions. So let's go up to the $500,000 wholesaler. How are you going to get to a $500,000 wholesaler? First of all, you got to understand You guys got to understand what we call KPIs. Have a good quality stick. Look, you gotta understand KPIs, right? How am I gonna get to $500,000? Well, then you need to come up with a monthly average of closed deals, right? And then you got to understand how you're going to get to closed deals. So let's say, for example, $500,000. That's about $60K a month, right? If your average deal $15,000, that's 4 deals a month you got to get to. So now, in order to get to 4 deals a month, the month before you got to get to maybe 10 to 15 contracts, and then the next month that 10 to 15 contracts may spill over to 4 to 5 closed deals because every deal don't close on time. And then once you get that consistent rolling, then you give your acquisition people a target. See, most people are running businesses without no target, and once you get that target in mind, then you know, okay, I need my acquisition people to bring me 15 deals a month consistently in order to get to $500,000 a year, right? The first 2 or 3 months may be a lag, so you might have to play catch up at the end of the year. But as you lock up more deals or more contracts, it's very achievable. So how are you going to get to 15 deals a month? Well, each deal is, on average, we see that for every 10 appointments or 10 offers you get 1 contract accepted. So, in order to get to 15 deals, you do 10 times 15 is 150, right? So you need 150 leads a month produced. And then you just divide 150 by 30, right? And then whatever that is, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, that's 5 leads a day. Remember what I told you earlier? You could generate 3 to 9 hot leads a day just by SMS. If you can commit $20 a day, $20 to $50 a day in SMS. And that means $20 to $50 a day, meaning you'll buy SMS credits, you send out that many SMS, which translates to between 800 to 1,600 text messages a day. That's how you're going to get to $500,000 a month. You gotta have a step-by-step process and action plan in order to get to that. You know what I mean? And then once you achieve that, then you got to have measurements to measure the consistency to make sure that you're hitting your goals, right? Sales training, weekly huddles, listening to the phone calls, looking at the quality of the deals you currently have. Your acquisition person may locked up 10 deals and kind of found out 7 to 10 deals are trash. They just did it just to try to impress you. You know what I mean? So that's what you got to do. Now, 250,000, same concept, but I'm curious to know, T-Burrow 5624, YouTube channel. What are your YouTube channel going to be about? Let me know in the comments. What are your YouTube channel is going to be about? What could you do to stop people from watching the next person's YouTube channel to click your suggested video next or to click your video? First of all, you need to have a good thumbnail. Then you need to have a good topic. Then you need to have a good substance, because 80% of people who watch your video stop watching it after 45 seconds. So you got to be able to have good content that's going to keep people entertained and keep people attending your videos, right? And then you want to build your YouTube channel so once you hit 1,000, you'll qualify for monetization, where you can monetize your YouTube channel and start ads on your YouTube channel. Now, the ad's not going to pay you. It's not going to retire yourself. It's not going to change your life. But what's going to happen is that extra $500,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month they send you from the YouTube checks, you can take that money and invest into better cameras, a VA to focus on just editing your videos, things of that sort. So your YouTube channel should be a platform it should be a commercial in disguise. I'm giving you guys some high level shit. I don't know why I'm giving you all this information tonight, but I just feel in my heart that I should just be giving you the best quality information you can get your hands on out here. That's from Clubhouse all the way to Instagram. And I'm not even on Clubhouse. I was supposed to start doing Clubhouse, but then I seen the angle is going. I said, I don't want to be typical. Let me just stay on my little island and do my thing. And the reason why I say that is because once your YouTube start gaining traction, you want to be able to put your products or whatever you make your money in inside the show notes or your affiliates or anything, so that way you can start to really create your monthly residuals. YouTube is about building monthly residuals, about building up affiliates, and about promoting products that you actually use and believe in. Let's go taking myself out of my wholesale business and just be the overhead. That's something that I did, ladies and gentlemen. That's something that I did in the first 12 months of my business. You can do that too. You got to be willing to hire the people. You got to be willing to wait for the back end, which means that you're paying all these people up front, but you ain't really made much money yourself. And the reason is, as the money starts to come back around, it's going to feel good getting money and paying yourself money that you physically had to get up and work for every day. That should hit different. I'm telling you, money that you didn't personally was involved in making or working for every day hit way different than punching the clock for 40 hours. How to make a wholesale business work while working a 9 to 5. You addressed it. So the easiest way to make a wholesale business work while working a 9 to 5, there's two ways you can do it. If your 9 to 5 is a good quality 9 to 5 and you're making good money where there's extra money left over that you can afford to hire virtual assistants, you can hire a virtual assistant to run the day-to-day operation, and by the time you get off, you can do your follow-ups from like 5:30 to like 7:30, 8:30 at night to just only talk to motivated sellers. That's one way to do it. The second way to do it is to take your job. If you have a job, or if you can find a job where you can work the evenings or the night shifts, you can work from 5 to 10, 5 to 12, 5 to 1, you know what I'm saying, 3 to 10, 3 to 11, something like that, 11 to 7 in the morning, something like that, where you can focus on from 9 to 2, 9 to 3, 9 to 4, running your business, talking to sellers, working with your VAs, things of that sort. If you can do that, then you definitely can work your 9 to 5 and still run your wholesale business. So like I said, man, if you need, like, say for example, you got a 9 to 5 and you still feeling your heart that my business ain't where it need to be, you may be doing 1 or 2 deals a month, you definitely should work with me. You know, every year I do one-on-ones. Even before real estate, I always one-on-one people. I never called it one-on-ones. I just took in other entrepreneurs and helped them. They paid me a little something, something. You know, real estate is different. You got to restructure. You got to have contracts. You got to really charge a good premium to make sure you get better people that you're doing one-on-ones with. But if you want the one-on-one stuff, I got 3 one-on-one spots open. It's not as cheap. I work with you. If you're serious and you want to invest in yourself, I can show you everything I know. Now, the difference between my one-on-one and everybody's one-on-ones, I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to force you to talk to me every week. I'm not going to set a schedule. I'm not going to hold your hands. I'm not going to kiss your ass, and I'm definitely not going to read your mind. Outside of that, I can be your high-level consultant. I can work with you. I can call sellers with you. I can role play with you. I can set up your business. You got access to all my employees, all my processes. I got a process manager. I give you the CRM. I put you through all my training. I really put you in position to be successful. If that sounds like something you need and want, and you can afford around $1,000 a month to pay me, that's what it costs for like 10 months, 12 months, then do that. If not, if you just want to consult with me, or if you want to take advantage of the REI Masterclass, which is about to be ended on the 31st of January, and then we roll over to a higher level of our Masterclass because it went so well, then you get in on that $1,000 one-time fee, and then let me be with you every Monday at 8 p.m. to help you in your business. But if you truly want that one-on-one, you know, you want that plug talk, because you want that person that's really going to put you on and give you that undivided attention, you know, a couple hours out the week, then that's something that you should look into, the one-on-one. If you feel like, I don't need the one-on-one, I'm good, bro, I just need systems and processes in place, and I need something more turnkey, I need a business done for me, get the business in the box. You know, it's a one-time fee. You know what I'm saying? We do everything for you. We'll hook you up. And the way the business in the box work is you allow us to be great, come and do what we're supposed to do, and then you implement. It's your job, it's your responsibility to implement the things we set up for you. Now, we can't do everything for you because it don't make sense to take your money, because if we're doing everything, let's not take your money, just do everything and then make the assignment money. It don't make sense to take your money. If you feel like you need acquisition training, sign up for the way our company is set up. There's nothing we can't help you with when it comes to real estate wholesaling. There's nothing we can't help you with when it comes to virtual entrepreneur ownership. We got that shit figured out. We put tens and tens of thousands of dollars into making our system and our business really robust. And you can get that for peanuts on the dollar by just working with us. Podio system we have set up. What else we have? We have training. Even if you just want to learn cold calling, we got $300 training program where it's 5 days worth of training. We put you on the phone and call it. So it's something out here for everybody. And if you're not crushing it, you're not 100% happy where you at, there shouldn't be no reason why you're not texting me right now, 202-335-3322, to figure out how can I help you as an entrepreneur get to the next level in 2021. That's something that you got to ask yourself. You got two choices. You don't spend money with nobody. You waste a whole year again. You don't get no results. And then 2022, you right back here watching the live again. Or you get uncomfortable. You take a risk. You invest in your business and yourself. You hire somebody like me or whoever else you're looking at. And then you take that shit and you run with it. What's the worst going to happen? Shit don't work out the way you want to work out. You back at square one. That's worst case scenario. What's the upside? Things work out the way you want to work out, and you're happy, and your life has changed, and you're doing things that you never thought you could be doing for yourself and your family. If you got a question, add me to your video. I'll let you in. Do a couple more of these videos, then we can go ahead and get on out of here. Because at the end of the day, it's a Saturday. I want you to enjoy yourself. But for me, I got to go back in here and work on the 7-day marketing challenge. I got a few little more stuff I want to put together. I really want to make sure I deliver. It's a free marketing challenge. What is the 7-day marketing challenge? It's basically teaching you from step A to step Z how to effectively run your marketing for your business, because without marketing, you have no business. Without bringing in quality leads and talking to sellers every day that you can convert to contracts, you have no business. Having softwares doesn't equate to having a business. Having LLCs doesn't equate to having a business, right? You have to be talking to qualified prospects and try to get them down the funnel in your pipeline to close them to contracts in order to have a successful business. Being on YouTube is not having a business. You get what I'm saying? So you got to really invest in marketing. So that's why we decided to do a free 7-day marketing challenge, because we want hundreds of people to show up. It's going to be live on AirMeet. It's supposed to be on pre-recorded, but I said, you know what? I'm going to give it to them live. That way I can answer questions too at the end of it. And people are going to enjoy it. And hopefully in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, we get testimonies and people saying, listen, the V1 REI marketing challenge was the best thing I participated in so far in 2021. So the question I'm going to ask you before I get out here is how bad you want it. Is this something that you're doing as a hobby? Is this something you're just doing to kill time? Is this something that you've been playing around with for a few years and you just really haven't got serious with? The question you must ask yourself is how bad you want it. What are you going to do to get to the next level? What are you going to do to crush it? What are you going to do to talk to more people on the phone? What are you going to do to lock up more deals? The answer is simple. Take action. Take what you learn and apply it. Study the people that's doing what you want to accomplish. Write it down in your composition book, and then move it over to the implementation book. Take it from the composition book where we call it the Nugget Factory. You take it from the Nugget Factory and move it over to the implementation book, and then start implement everything you learn. Like I said earlier in the live, none of this is going to work if you don't implement the information that's given. None of this is going to work if you don't take the time to study the stuff and be confident about it and implement it. About how much monthly costs are the systems to run a business? You can literally have $500 a month and run a wholesaler business solo. If you get a VA, add another $400 to that. That's $900. If you get two VAs, add like a couple more software, you run around between $1,300 and $1,400. If you want a completely robust business, you're looking at between $2,100 just for your VAs plus another $500-600 for your software. $2,600 a month to have a hands-on operation set up. Now, full transparency, you will have to get in there and roll up your sleeves for the first 6 months, because that's what I had to do. You're going to have to get in there and really be a part of the creative direction of your business, because it's not going to go like where you want to go if you don't have a daily input on how you can adjust and fix things that you feel like that's not working in the best way it can work by, adjusting it. But you got to look at it. There's no other business model where you can have 3 to 5 employees working for you, and got all your software going, and your all-in cost is less than $3K a month. That's unheard of. So, like, that's peanuts compared to what most entrepreneurs are spending to keep their doors open. The average entrepreneur, to have 3 to 5 employees here in America, you got to add, workers' comp insurance, unemployment insurance, payroll tax, all that shit, plus their salary. You're probably going to be spending between $8,000 to $25,000 a month just to have these people running your business efficiently. But if you switch to the virtual business model, $3,000 definitely can get it done for you. If you have $500 a month, what would I invest in? If I had $500 a month, I would invest in PropStream. I would invest in the Smarter Contact. I would text in the mornings and the afternoons, and I would do my follow acquisition calls in the evenings. Simply what I would do. I wouldn't have no VAs. I wouldn't do anything. I would do everything myself, and I would time block my schedule to ensure that I'm able to text as many people as possible so I can make these acquisition calls. And then I wouldn't even get a Podio. I would just create a spreadsheet and just add all my warm hot leads to my spreadsheet, and then every day just follow up and highlight who I called so far for the week, and then copy the spreadsheet again and do it again the next week. So that's what I would do, honestly. In your business, what do you put in your pipeline? People who want to sell in the next 30 days, or maybe anybody who want to offer that's interested in selling, I'm adding to my pipeline. And that pipeline is my CRM. If you want a good, robust CRM, we got an amazing Podio that we can hook you up with. It's a flat fee. You pay it one time, and it's yours to keep forever. But I would add them to my Podio, and then I would make it my point to do my follow code. Like I told you earlier, the goal is to get my pipeline or my database to at least 1,000 people that say they're interested in the offer or selling, and then I just squeeze it, and just add to it every day. And next thing you know, this time next year, you got 2,000-3,000 motherfuckers that was interested in selling that you can keep hitting, and that's what we call a motivated list, a truly motivated list. Even though I'm going to hire a VA to do my acquisition, still would like to learn it myself. Yes, come with us, do the acquisition, get the training, come through the training. So, the acquisition thing, we start January 11th. You should be, putting your bread up, reserving your seat. This class sells out every time we do it. And mind you, we sell this class out, never ran a Facebook ad, never really posted much on Facebook, never really told people about it. This is strictly just going back to our list of people that we have in our database and say, hey, listen, we see you took the VA master, we know you got a VA. How about you come to our acquisition training, because we know you're not converting well. Which you mean, I know we're not converting well, because you never reached out to us and say, man, I closed XYZ amount of deals. So let's go to the acquisition. And most of our customers go to acquisition. So get that acquisition training, January 11th. I personally teach that class. That's one of my favorite classes I like to teach. I make it my time every week to teach that class and pour into the people. And that's what the beautiful thing about it. Even if you don't have a VA yet, take it now so you can learn, like you say. And then when you get a VA or you get somebody that you want to run through acquisition that work for your company, you can send them back to the next one for free. And you can keep coming back to the class as free as charge as long as we have a seat for you. How does my follow-up system look? It's very complex. I strongly suggest you get the Virtual Wholesaler A to Z course, because I don't want to confuse you. Sign up for the Virtual Wholesaler A to Z, because I got a crazy special for you. Text me 202-335-3322. Look, man, I got my heater out here. It's about 48 degrees out here. That heater is really good. Got the water over there. Life is great, man. Life is what you make it. Life is definitely what you make it. So, listen, you got a VA from us. You want the acquisition? DM me right now. I'm going to give you, because there's a few seats left. I want all my VA mastery people, my flat rate VA people, we love to take care of first because we see that you committed already. You see you made an investment in yourself already. We know you're not bullshitting us. DM me. I get you the link. We don't really offer much discounts on that stuff because it's quality training. It's already a discount. It's $1,000 for 6 weeks. Then it's the cheapest quality course you're gonna get with real potent content and me actually instructing it. It's not pre-recorded materials that you're gonna get. Everybody else, they sell that shit $5,000, $10,000. I'm not like that. I'm not no lurch or no leech. I'm not trying to take you for your money. My job is to get you the best quality trainers and products and services you need so that without spending so much money so you can get your business off the ground and be successful. And then one day we do big business together. So yeah, reach out to me directly, Nate. And I will take good care of you and get you signed up right now. If you want to get signed up, anybody here want to get signed up for acquisition manager training, it's a 6 weeks training. I go through rebuttals, objections, making an offer, how to comp properties, how to look for properties, how to search through the neighborhood, look for quality deals, how to comp deals if not even listed as comps. I teach you everything I know. And then that's week 1 through 5. We go through everything. You get the training, you get the scripts, you get the contracts, you get the calculators, you get everything you need to be successful. And then on week 6, our team will schedule a time for you based on their availability, your availability, to hop on our phones and call leads that's in my database that we haven't really been able to get people on the phone with. You can practice with them. And guess what? If you get a deal on a contract, we split the money 50-50. I don't know no other program that's willing to split the money 50-50 with you, and there's a chance that you can make all your money back just by doing the work. Remember, my theory is do the work. If you do the work, you're going to get the results. It might not be today, tomorrow. It might be a month. It might be today or tomorrow. But if you do the work, the one thing I guarantee you, the results will come. Like I said, business in a box. One of the first people in the real estate industry to offer a robust, transparent program that really has everything figured out for you. Come see me, man. I definitely want to help you guys, man. I want to make sure you guys are successful. If you know any podcasts you want me on, send them my way. I'm opening up podcasts. I'm doing more podcasts. It ain't even real estate no more. If it's a business podcast, I want to be on it. If you know anybody that's worth me interviewing on my stuff, I want to interview them as long as I can verify that they really who they say they are. There's a bunch of people out here capping, lying, especially in the damn Clubhouse. Everybody and mother on that capping. 80% of the shit I've seen on Clubhouse so far is capping. You got the regular guys that really do what they say they're going to do, but it's a thirst trap for everybody else to go in there and just glorify themselves and pat themselves on the back. Reach out to me. Before I go, man, another thing I want to leave you guys with is don't worry about what the next man doing. Worry about what's on your plate. Eat the food that's on your plate. Don't worry about what's on somebody else's plate. That's how your food get cold. Focus on your family. Write down your goals. Focus on trying to get to the next level. Don't be afraid to go to Walmart and get them composition books. Listen, them composition books, that theory that I teach, that shit changed my life. And I continue to write them books every day. Just because I'm a visual person and I need to know where I'm headed. And if I don't have it written down, then it's not a plan. It's just a thought in my head. So once you take it out your head and write it on paper and then transfer it over to implementation, then it becomes the goal and the reality. Do me a favor, drop me some hearts. Give me some hearts. If you know anybody that needs to watch this live, send that live to them, man. Like I said, if you want the acquisition training, if you're ready to rock and roll today, let's go. Like I told you, I'm not really big on wasting people's time, my time or your time. If you know you can't afford it, or if you know that, that might not be something you can't see yourself doing, don't waste our time. Your time or my time. Like I told people the other day on my live, if you just working on a limited budget and you want some of this training and education we have, reach out to me and say, bro, this is what I'm working with. And I will match you with something that's in my library of products that I have. Our product library is starting to build. And it's not because we're trying to sell you. We're trying to take this information, organize it, and distribute it to the people who really needs it that can't get it nowhere else. Right? And literally reach out to me. I don't care if you got $50, $200, $300. I got something for you. And if you're serious about it, then you'll take that stuff, implement it, and then you'll come back and see me for something bigger. It's been people that have been rocking with me for 2 years that watch me every week and say, man, I want a VA, man, I want a VA, man, I want a VA. And then they finally saved up and disciplined themselves just by them seeing me being consistent in me. And they knew that I'm consistent. They invested in their self and bought a VA, bought a course, bought something and used it and made money from it. You get what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. It's about holding yourself accountable and saying, you know what? Enough is enough. It's time to invest in me. It's time to take my craft serious and really focus and double down and start implementing things. Like I said, I told this the other day on my YouTube and my Instagram, studying Instagram is not working on your business. It's not. And people took that the wrong way. And I wasn't trying to be hurtful or mean. What I was just saying was studying Instagram and studying Instagram. Now, if you study Instagram and then implement that shit, that's working on your business. Appreciate y'all, man. I love each and every one of y'all. Text me right now, 202-335-3322. Listen, I'm about my business when it comes to my customers and clients and partners, anybody I work with. We had a client that signed up for like multiple different packages and courses. I was working with him 1 o'clock through the Instagram chat, got him signed up. I ain't go to bed at 3 o'clock to make sure that he got everything he need. Guess what? He opened up that shit and started using that shit 3 in the morning and start working on his craft. Because he probably worked during the daytime. He probably busy. He probably a father, a parent, or somebody that don't have time to do the things they need to do during the daytime. So I made it my point to be available to him at 1 in the morning to help him because I seen that he was serious about his business. Good live, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Remember, see you at the top. Sacrifice now, ball forever. I might do a virtual mastery event. We do one twice a year. I might start it off in March or April. It's going to be a dope event. It's going to be virtual. That way you don't have to worry. Listen, that coronavirus shit is real. I know 7 people who died from it personally. Wear your mask. Don't go to these meetups. Don't go to these real estate events and be out here with no mask on and then you in the hospital fighting for your life. I don't want to hear no sad story that, hey, you know, such and such. Yeah, he died from COVID. That's a terrible way to die. Dying for something that you could avoid by just isolating yourself and staying in the house and standing around people and not being around so many people. It's our responsibility to basically quarantine ourselves or isolate ourselves and limit to being around people unless you got to work and you got to be around people. That's something different. But me, I've been sitting in this house for 3 weeks. You know, I went to the store, went to the restaurant once or twice, but overall, I'm not reckless. I'm not out here, hey, how you doing, hugging people, shaking people, I don't know hands. You got to protect yourself because at the end of the day, your family needs you to be here, man. Is there a way I can get 2 to 3 VAs and have them work for 6 to 7 people in the same industry? I don't know what you mean by that, bro. If you want to get so you want to broker, you basically want to broker out of, well, get you some VAs and then broker them out to have them work for 6 to 7 people. That's something you got to figure out, right? You know, our company, we help hundreds of people, but at the end of the day, you just got to make sure that you're transparent with whoever they're working with. You making sure that they understand what they're getting themselves into and you protect yourself. So we would get you the VAs all you want. It's up to you to figure that out. We'll get you 2 to 3 VAs. Matter of fact, you get 4 VAs because we'll charge you 2 times the fee because it's 2 VAs per 1 fee we charge. So we get you 4 VAs. You get a 6-month warranty on it. And if you know somebody who needs VAs or you want to sell it to them or broker it, hey, do your thing. That's on you. You know what I mean? We even about to start offering VAs to other VA companies that can't meet the demand of turning over or training VAs and put them into their pool to offer to clients. You know, so if that's something you're trying to do, we'll work with you and hook you up with that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get off here. I got some customers I want to talk to that I see DM me. DM me. Don't be hesitating to DM me. If you know somebody that really needs this good quality education, have them follow me. Follow me, man. We've got a lot of followers in the last 5-6 days because we've been giving away gifts. Listen, for the month of January, I'm paying somebody car note. All you got to do is send me a screenshot of your car note and you'll enter the drawing. Only thing I want you to do is tag 10 people in a post and say, go follow Antoine Campbell, and we're entering the drawing. We'll pay the car note up to $500. We'll send it straight to your cash app. I want to help out somebody with that, and I want to pay 2 people electric bills. So if you got a pass-through electric bill or you got an electric bill you want to get us to take care, send us a screenshot of that. We'll pay up to $250 for the lecture bill. All you got to do is easiest thing you could do is literally just keep telling people to follow us. We want to build up our followers organically. We don't want no paid followers. So tell people to follow my page, share my stuff, like my YouTube stuff, and we will take good care of you. So let me ask this one question before someone said, how do you pay your taxes on VAs? I don't. We structure and create an agreement with our VAs that they're independent contractors and that the VAs are a part of our, from an accounting aspect, talk to your lawyers and your accountants and your finance advisors. From an accounting aspect, we write them in our books as a part of our marketing budget. So they're independent contractors and they're part of our marketing budget because most of the VAs do marketing for us. And you can write that off too since it's marketing. But appreciate you guys, man. If you need the credit repair VA, Alex, DM me, man. We'll hook you up with an amazing price. We'll help you get them trained and all that good stuff, and we'll take care of you. The beautiful thing about our company is we offer a 6-month warranty. So if anytime you have any issue with any VAs, we'll replace them free of charge. DM me now. Text me now. 202-335-3322. Other than that, peace out. Talk to you guys. I might do one more smoke in me, and I'll take good care of you. Love you guys. To the moon and back. Sacrifice now, ball forever.